Going all in on digital marketing for your business?
Struggling to gain traction or figure out where to begin?
Join me for professional insights into digital marketing and to get answers to real questions from real people about real issues related to promoting your business online. Social media, email marketing, newsletters, it can get overwhelming. As a digital marketing instructor for the Pennsylvania College of Art and Design and the owner of Headline Consultants, a digital marketing company here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, you can count on me to explain it all in a way that's easy to understand and makes sense.
This is a Candy Factory Mini.
Getting Noticed
with Justin Quinn.
Hi, welcome to Getting Noticed with me, Justin Quinn. Every time I mention that my company handles social media marketing for brands and business owners, I see eyes light up. I immediately become interesting to the person or people I'm speaking with, and then I get pummeled with questions. You can hear the excitement in their voice. It's as if they believe social media can magically make all their marketing problems go away. And you can almost hear their relief when they think they've finally found someone who does it professionally and can open the mystery box for them. I almost feel like a physician being asked about an ailment at a dinner party. I genuinely don't mind though. In fact, I totally get it. Social media is pretty cool, and it's a place where people spend quite a bit of time. So it's natural for brands and businesses to see the marketing potential it represents and want to learn more about how they can use it to broaden their customer base or make sales. But here's the thing I tell everyone I know. Social media is not a marketing strategy. You can have a social media marketing strategy, but it should only be used as part of your overall marketing strategy. A social media strategy rarely stands on its own. If you learn nothing else from today's episode, please remember that. The reason I say this is because social media is different from social media marketing. Many business owners and managers think social media marketing is pretty simple. After all, they're on social media themselves, so they believe they can run their pages or profiles just as they do their personal accounts. While it's true that personal social media and social media marketing share many of the same characteristics, social media marketing isn't as easy as it sounds. Simply posting and getting the word out isn't going to translate into an unending stream of new customers or leads. In a second, we'll discuss what goes into building a social media strategy for your business. But first, look, there's a lot I can cover about social media in 15 minutes, but I can't cover everything. Fortunately for you, there's Ashley Horst. Ashley is a writer, editor, and contract social media manager for Headline Consultants. Over the years, she's worked with numerous clients in a variety of verticals and managed dozens and dozens of social media accounts. On December 3rd, from 7 to 8:30 p.m., Ashley is hosting a virtual social media marketing workshop for small business owners, marketers just starting out, and people new to the field. You will learn when to schedule posts, the best tools to use, how to use hashtags, where to find images, and so much more. Tickets for this workshop are just $20 each and can be purchased by visiting headlineconsultants.com/workshop and clicking sign up. It's that easy. Just go to headlineconsultants.com/workshop and get on your way to social media marketing bliss. Again, that's headlineconsultants.com/workshop. Okay. So what many brands and businesses don't realize is that their social media marketing efforts are only as good as the content they share. Think of it this way. On your personal social media accounts, you share pictures of kids and family, you talk about adventures you've had, vacations you've taken, special occasions you've celebrated, and you share your opinions on issues, sports, celebrities. This is all good content, substantive content your friends and acquaintances connect with. You have to do the same thing with your business's social media marketing as well. You have to share good content, engaging content that conveys a positive or inspiring message about you and your brand, which means you have to plan out what you're going to share. This is the most important part of your strategy and, frankly, the toughest. Unlike you, your business isn't going on vacations or celebrating relationship milestones or sharing opinions about politics, at least should. But just like your personal accounts, you have to share content that evokes an emotion or offers insight. Content that educates, inspires, or in some way connects with your audience. One of the best ways to get people interested in your brand is to simply invite them to be interested. Telling them about your business isn't going to do it. No more than if you started telling people about yourself on your own social profiles. Sharing original and relevant content is a great way to do it, but so is engaging your audiences directly. The international COVID quarantine has created a real desire for people to connect. As virus cases rise across the country and people become increasingly leery of getting together in small or even regular groups, turning to social media is one way that they can connect with other people. Are they really going to want to connect with people who only want to talk about themselves? Of course not. So ask questions, have contests, run a poll, ask people to take action. If people want to engage so badly, let them. Help them engage. Be real, be authentic, and have fun while you're doing it. Let's say, for example, you're Despacito Distillers, a craft distillery staring down the barrel of more closings and increased capacity restrictions for state stores and bars and restaurants as the weather starts to get colder. These are your primary means of distribution. Thankfully, you may have thought ahead and you now sell bottles directly from your website, something you couldn't do just a few months ago. So which message sounds better to you? You can now order our premium bourbon online. Visit us today to get yours. Or the first 10 people to order a bottle of premium bourbon from our new online shop will receive a shooter of our unlabeled special reserve. Hashtag Despacito Distillers. While the first message is informative, the second one is engaging and beneficial. Offering a reward or prize is a great way for new businesses to earn trust, engage new users, and sell products. Eventually, though, you're going to want to start to build an audience and pull people into your world a little bit by sharing content about your distillery, but in a meaningful way, a non-salesy way. Showing how your whiskey is aged, what your bottling process is like, and what makes your product different from others can help consumers develop a more sophisticated appreciation for fine spirits, thus allowing you to sell higher-end products. What you do not want to do during this process is come off as too salesy. I personally subscribe to the 80-20 rule when it comes to social media marketing. 80% of the content you create and share is content that educates, entertains, or engages your audience. Only 20% of what you share is geared towards sales or leads. In our distillery example, you might want to drive home the sophisticated connoisseur concept by creating a special social media group just for whiskey aficionados. Maybe even a cigar group, since cigars and whiskey often go together. Other than the occasional special that's reserved just for group members, you wouldn't want to promote your brand too much. But don't worry, the group members themselves will do that for you. Okay, so I just realized it's a little after 10 a.m. and I've been talking about whiskey nonstop here. I better stop before you start believing those damned horrible lies about marketers. The idea, whether you're a distillery or an accounting firm, is to use social media marketing to build an allegiance to and a following around your brand. In a minute, I'm going to talk about the three main things you need to focus on when building your social media presence. But first, you already know that the Candy Factory is Lancaster County's premier co-working facility and offers great member rates and amenities. But what you may not know is that even in the midst of a pandemic, Anne, Austin, Jason, Krisha, and Arianna are finding new ways to keep people physically distanced, yet still together. It's no easy feat, but they're doing it. In addition to numerous online and virtual events, the Candy Factory offers wide-open co-working spaces where you can maintain a safe distance and conference rooms for when you need to focus quietly. Likewise, a handful of small offices will be available in January in the Candy Factory Studios, a trendy first-floor complex that combines the benefits of co-working with the safety and security of a locked private office. Just visit coworkinginlancaster.com and schedule a tour today. It's that easy. Once again, visit coworkinginlancaster.com. Okay, so when you're first building your social media presence, there are three concepts you want to keep in mind. The good news is we've already discussed the most important one, content. As I mentioned, to be an effective conversation starter, your content has to educate, engage, and or entertain. The next most important concept to focus on is the voice and tone you use across your channels. Technically, I know that's two items, but you really can't discuss one without the other. Tone is the overall personality of your business. Are you formal, casual, business casual, grunge? This general tone won't change, but your voice will depending on the platform you're using at the time. The way I explain it is, the voice I use when I'm talking to my mother is very different than the voice I use when I'm talking to my kids. And both those voices are different from the one I use when I'm speaking to my wife. I'm still the same guy, and my personality is still the same with everyone. I'm just customizing my voice to my audience. You should do the same thing when posting from platform to platform for your business. The voice you use on Instagram will naturally be different than the one you use on LinkedIn, which will of course be different from the one you use on Facebook. Different audiences, different voices. The final concept is timing. Timing is everything in social media. You want to maintain a good cadence of content so that the flow is steady and not overwhelming. You don't want to pound your audience with messaging, but you also don't want to go for long periods without saying a word. You also want to pay attention to your analytics to see when your audience is most active so you can meet people where they are. And meeting people where they are is what social media marketing is all about. Getting your account set up, adding pictures, and learning how to use the business tools are all important. But at the end of the day, meeting people where they are is why you're there in the first place. So remember that. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. But don't worry, we'll be back in a couple of weeks with more helpful content to get you on your marketing journey and get you noticed. Until next time, happy marketing. Getting Noticed is part of the Candy Factory mini-series and is a proud member of the Candy Factory Collective. You can find the show streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and LinkedIn, and you can subscribe to the audio version anywhere you get your podcasts.
You can check out Justin's classes at Pennsylvania College of Art and Design. That's PCA&D.edu. And learn more about Headline Consultants at headlineconsultants.com.
Getting Noticed is produced by the Candy Factory Collective at the Candy Factory Coworking Campus in Lancaster, PA. The show is produced by Jason Mundok with production support by Anna Tran. Administrative support by Ann Kirby, Arianna Henderson, and Krisha Martzall. Notes and links can be found on the show post at our website, candyfactorycollective.com.
Candy Factory.
Collective.